Jackie, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So Piece Locomotion revisits some of the same characters from Locomotion. What was it like returning to these voices?
I think the thing is the voices never left me. They just got quieter, and I was writing some other stuff. And then when I stopped writing it and I started thinking about what I was going to write next, I realized that the relationship between Lonnie and Lily was still unresolved for me. So I wanted to go back and revisit it.
That must be nice to have characters that have that kind of staying power.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes you get tired of them. Sometimes you're ready for them to go. But no, with Lonnie and Lily, I felt like they kind of held a special place in my head. So.
Well, it was good to hear from them again. We're all happy.
Thanks.
So Locomotion is written in verse, and then Piece Locomotion is written in letters.
Mm-hmm.
How do you decide what kind of format you're going to pick?
That's a good question. I never know until I start writing. Until I was writing Locomotion, and I was writing it in poetry, and then I was writing it in letters back and forth between Lonnie and Lily, and then I realized it was more Lonnie's voice, and then I went back to poetry, and then I realized that he was going to have a teacher come in who was going to tell him he wasn't a poet and kind of crush his spirit that way. And when I realized that that was happening in a book, I knew I couldn't write the book in poetry because he wasn't writing poetry until he started writing poetry again. And so then I realized what I wanted to do was have the connection between he and his sister, between Lonnie and Lily, and that letters would be that way of connecting them.